Welcome to Random, Rambling, and Rhetoric with TeeJ Mercer. That's my TT. And it's all powered by her Samsung Notes. Now, here's my TT.
I just loves me some porta potties, said no one ever. I don't know about you, but the ickiest thing on the planet is when I am forced to use a porta potty. I try to hold my bladder until the last possible minute. And what about nasty public restrooms? Ew, public restrooms plus kids. Parents, what do you do as soon as you take them to a public bathroom? You make them hold up their hands and forbid them to touch anything. Then you get in the stall, there's no toilet paper or seat cover, you handle your business, come out, and then there's no soap or paper towels. Lord have mercy. Jesus is just not a good situation all around. Fortunately, there's the restroom kit, a full bathroom solution the size of a lightweight deck of cards. A deck of cards, y'all. I keep one in my purse all the time just because it's complete with a full patented oversized toilet seat cover, enough toilet paper to cover the essentials, plus wet wipes for your tushy and your hands. The restroom kit is a don't leave home without it necessity for your road trips, you going camping, the beach, festivals, basically any restroom that ain't yours. Even that friend of yours who's cleaning is not their strong suit. You know what I mean? So pop on over and visit therestroomkit.com. That's therestroomkit.com. And when you use the code RAMBLINGS, RAMBLINGS, you will get 15% off your purchase. So stop going to the bathroom without the full protection you need. Go get the restroom kit at therestroomkit.com. Hey, y'all, it's your girl TeeJ, and boy, do I have one for you. I'm TeeJ Mercer. I am your shenanigan-prone storyteller. Thanks for tuning in, and I got one for you. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Woo, okay, you know, the episodes that have me just already laughing, it has to do with who? My mother. So this is a doozy. So last Friday, that's Saturday, she called me, and I'm sure if you of a certain age, you know what I'm talking about. Like it's at some point where we the kids start taking more responsibility of our parents' affairs. And so my mother knows not to make any decisions, don't do anything without me having my eyes on it or running it by me, no big purchases, nothing. We got that understanding. And she adheres to that. And so she called me Saturday to tell me that she'd gotten some paperwork for her long-term health insurance that I needed to look over because they were making some changes. And she asked me, did I still have access to a fax? And so I was like, who has access to faxes anymore? But I was like, okay, I'm not gonna have her go through the trouble of taking her cell phone and taking a picture of each page. I'll just figure something out. So I told her, let me think about it, and I'll hit her back. So she called me today, and I'm up getting dressed with, getting ready to head out on my daily walk where y'all always find me. And she calls me and said, hey, you figure out the fax situation? I'm like, oh yeah. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm headed on my daily walk, but I am going to just run a line from my home phone to my printer, because my printer is one of those all-in-one that has a fax machine. We'll do it there. I'll head on my walk, and then I'll re-access the home phone line when I get back. Because, for those of us who have home phones still, nobody calls us on our home phone. I don't have my home phone line when I do radio or podcast interviews, so I have a solid connection. So the problem began, the challenge began, y'all, when I recognized that I'm nearsighted. And as I've gotten older, I actually have to take off my glasses to see things up close. So I have to use my glasses for stuff from afar, but then I have had to start, especially in the last, since I hit 40, I've had to take off my glasses when anything is happening up close. So I'm getting dressed, so I don't have my glasses on. I go over into my office area, and, I have this huge desk, all of my electronics, So I'm standing there. Now, first of all, first thing is I had to go figure out where can I get a telephone cord from. And I'm like, okay, where is one? So I'm going through all of my cables. I finally find one. So then I'm looking in the back of the printer. I'm, trying to figure out if I'm gonna move the printer. What am I gonna do? Because everything is wired properly for, how we have our offices set up. Everything is standard, and this is where it needs to be. But this is my mother, and I refuse to have her take pictures of a whole bunch of pages. I'd rather be inconvenienced than inconvenience my mother. Plus, she's a teacher, and it happens to be Teacher Appreciation Week. So this is gonna be my good deed for a teacher. So I'm climbing over stuff, climbing in the back of stuff, looking in the back of my printer to see if I can find, where does the telephone cable go. And I don't have on my glasses, but I figured out. And then it hits me, good morning.
Good morning.
Then it hits me that, well, just unplug the phone. Use that line. But that still requires some maneuvering too. And at some point, I'm banging my knee, I hurt myself, and I'm still thinking like, it would be so much easier if I just tell Mama, just take the pictures and then just send them to me. But I'm like, no, I'm here now. Let me just go on through this. So I was like, at some point, as I'm trying to figure this out, I was sitting there going, T, you really need to go in your room and get the glasses. But I'm like, nah, I don't feel like it. I had to walk all the way back to my room. Now, mind you, if you've ever been in my house is yo by yo. So it's not like I had to walk to Canada. It's like just a few steps and I would have been in my room, but I'm lazy. I didn't feel like it. I just want to get this done so I can get out on my morning walk and get my day started. So finally, now I've gone through all of this to figure this out, but I can't see the back of the printer. Good. And so I'm like, okay, you need your glasses. So I go in my bedroom, get my glasses, walk back to the back of the printer, and lo and behold, I had already had a telephone cable going into the back of the printer. So I've gone through all of this for nothing, for absolutely nothing. It was already set up. I could have just told Mom, send the fax, and I could have activated the fax. So anyway, I get dressed. I finish getting dressed. And I text her. No, I didn't finish getting dressed. I began to get dressed. I text her to tell her that the fax machine is all set. So I'm finishing getting dressed, and I hear the fax machine ding like it was done. And so I go, and there was 3 pages. And I was like, I gotta call Mom and tell her that all the pages didn't come through. So I pick up the phone, and I know she at school, but she know, I'm waiting on something. So she answers. I was like, Mom, did you gonna have to resend the pages? I only got 3 pages. And she was like, well, that's it. I was like, wait a minute, Mom. Wait a minute, Mom. Wait a minute. Mom, it's only 3 pages? And she was like, yeah. I was like, Mom, you could have actually taken pictures of this. Well, Mom, do you know what I went through for you to send me 3 pages? You could have taken pictures of this. I'm sitting here trying to, I'm inconveniencing myself, hurting myself, and it was 3 pages. By this time, she's chuckling, and I'm sitting there going, 3 pages, Mom. Three pages. It was all it was. You could have taken pictures of this long time ago. We would have been done. I done hurt myself. I'm having to climb out in the back of my desk. Mom, do you know what I went through for these 3 pages? And she's just kind of chuckling. And then she just goes, bye, Tony. And I just left. I'm just standing there going, that's my mother. That's my mother. I spent a good 20, 25 minutes for 3 pages. And I had told her, I was like, Mom, you made it seem like for you to have to fax me, you made it seem like it was like 20 pages of documentation. Plus you said it was insurance stuff. So I was like, it has to be a lot. And you mean to tell me it was 3 pages? So that's my morning. And welcome to my world with my mother. You gotta love her. I do. I love my mother. All right, y'all. So I want you to go on out, do your thing, make God smile. And you know, I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna set out to make him laugh. And don't forget the S factor. Subscribe, leave a review, and share. But no pity shares. We want authentic shares, not just because TeeJ told you to. Share me with your pals that need some TeeJ in your life. All right? So I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Well, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed what my TT shared with you. And like she always says, let's go out and make God smile. And don't forget to hug somebody. It's T2 Mercer signing off now. See y'all later.